I put out a little bit early to help cool you off. Hopefully that's all we got for that. But we never know. This is New England, and if you don't like the weather, wait a minute, it'll change. I want to thank everybody for coming out and celebrating a beautiful Saturday afternoon here with us as we celebrate our Midsummer Thrill Show. How many people are excited about the Great American Trailer Race? Oh, me too. We got 8 trailers sitting there ready to rock and roll a little bit later on tonight. But before we do that, and I know this isn't a military team show, it's not Memorial Day, it's not 4th of July, but let's have our first responders and all the members of our military. I don't care if you're retired or if you're active duty. Please stand up, ladies and gentlemen. Each and every one of you. Ambulance, fire, police, and any one of the 5 services. Thank you to each and every one of you. From the bottom of our hearts, we love you. We really do. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like you all to please stand. Gentlemen, remove your caps as we pay tribute to the greatest nation in the world with the playing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. And what's our number 1 rule, ladies and gentlemen? Let's have some fun. You ready to rock? Marco, let's kick it off.
And we get set, ready to go in our Spectator drags tonight. Our first 2 competitors up to the line. As we have Tom Kazunas in his 1984 Chevy C10 matching up against Team in his Chevy C1500 in 1990. Down into turn 2 up front, it's Kazunas down the back stretch. Into 3 and 4, Tom Kazunas. Wide open, he is going to collect the checkered flag and move on to our second round. As we get set, our next 2 competitors coming out to the track here. Liam Monahan and Chigris. It's the Ford F200 pickup matching up against 1989 Chevy Camaro. They're at the stripe, they're ready. Tim Bolduck high atop the starter stand. Ready to give the green, they are off. Has the advantage off of 2 down the backstretch. Lynch in tow, chasing him. Into 3 and 4. Checkered flag waves. Jonathan Stevens falls on as Aaron Lynch collects it and saves it. Coming off 4. As we continue on with our Joe Perry, Pontiac Trans Am from Lincoln, Rhode Island. Perry going to take the low line. Marta Roshan, the high line. Green is out. Down into 1 and 2. Gingerly they go. Give the advantage to Perry. Off of turn 2 down the backstretch in that Pontiac Trans Am. Perry, your leader. Down into 3 and 4. Here comes Marta Roshan on the inside. Not enough time. Joe Perry going to move on. Our next matchup, Gil Bradstreet in his 1989 Chevy Camaro from right here in Seekonk. He'll be on the high line matching up against Walter Wickett back to 3rd. Pontiac Trans Am in 1988. Michael Oliveira, actually. On the outside, give the advantage to Bradstreet. Turn down the backstretch. Into 3 and 4. As Oliveira going to spin it and get into the grass. Give him in there, Bradstreet. He'll move on. Kristine Pierce matching up against Perry. We do notice that the previous 3 Spectator Drags winner, Charlie Giordano, not here tonight.
I was just going to say that. No, wide
open is
this race is wide open.
Perry going to take the high line here from Swansea in his Pontiac Firebird. Kristine Pierce, the Red Dragon, on the low line. Fairhaven is her home. Kristine Pierce, nose to nose. Pierce into 3 and 4. Here goes Perry. Can he hold on? He saves it. Kristine Pierce going to move on. Sean Fitzgerald. Matching up against John Fielding. Fielding from Westport, his Chevy Camaro. Fitzgerald from Somerset, his Corvette. They're down in the turn. Give the advantage to Fitzgerald, but not so fast. Here comes Fielding on the outside, down the backstretch. He's going to run away. Into 3 and 4. Off of 4. Fielding, smooth sailing.
You know, I overclosed that once before too. Went to pick up my date. She goes, "What the heck is that?" I said, "I told you I drove a vet." She goes, "That's a Chevrolet." I think it ran just about as fast as that one too.
As they will continue on here, Carlito Mello. Going to match up against Brandon Girard. Different vehicle for him this week. Normally he's out there in the Audi. He's out there in the He is gone.
He steered the engine out of him.
Girard just gets it going now.
I think he exhausted himself.
Off of 4. Mello moves on.
How do you slow it up, man, by the way?
That's a good question. That's going to bring up our next matchup. Paul Curtis in his 1964 Chevy Chevelle, matching up against Charles O'Brien from Sterling, Connecticut in his Chevy Corvette in 1978. Green is out, down into 1. Curtis starts to get that jump. He's got the advantage, down into 2, off of 2, down the back stretch. Into 3 and 4, a game of cat and mouse here. Paul Curtis leading Charles O'Brien. Checker flag in the air. Paul Curtis. Next up.
I would like to see what that vet could do against the Subaru.
Yeah, that would have been an interesting matchup. Absolutely. Jeff Daniels, not the actor. David Medeiros. It is 82 Chevy Camaro matching up against the Subaru back there on. Jeff Daniels has the nose advantage down into 2. Off of 2 there, neck and neck, nose to nose, down the back stretch. Into 3 and 4. Daniels with the slight as Medeiros goes spinning around.
What did they do? You got scared by a Subaru?
What makes a Subaru a Subaru? Jeff Daniels moving on. That will bring up Owen Borges in his 1986 Chevy Monte Carlo. Match up against Matt Desrosiers here.
I'm sure you couldn't do that against the Subaru. How many people like the Monte Carlo in this one? How many people like the Camaro? You're outvoted.
Desrosiers with the advantage. Out front, off of 2, down the back stretch. Matt Desrosiers in that 1984 Camaro. He's as Borges goes around and does a little landscaping.
That extra 916 pounds that the Monte Carlo carries.
Walter Wickenbach the 4th in his 1984 Chevy Camaro from Warren, Rhode Island, matching up against Jackson Decker in his Chevy Camaro in 1986. Back on the low side, give the advantage to Decker down the back stretch, off of 2.
Geez, I hope that camera's showing forward, not backwards, because there's nothing there behind her.
Down into 3, it's neck and neck, nose to nose. Who's going to have it at the stripe? Give it to Wickenbach. Walter Wickenbach the 4th by a hair at the line. He moves on. That is going to bring up Desrosiers in his Toyota Camry in 2024 from Worcester, Mass. And Louis Diaz in his Pontiac Fiero from Warwick, Rhode Island. Green is out.
It's green. It doesn't get any greener.
in his Camry off of 4 on a Sunday cruise on a Saturday.
Oh, look at this. He's saying, yeah, let's do it. Jeff, put it really go forward. What a guy! Toyota now.
Green is out. You know what they say? These guys finished last. Maybe
Yes, that's
here
the-
this one.
Should have taken the ball when you had it.
Diaz down into 3 and 4, cruising, smooth sailing. Checkered flag in the air. Diaz. Here comes a beautiful 1985 Ford Thunderbird.
Be careful what you wish for, you just may get it.
This is Don Fazio from Brooklyn, Connecticut, matching up against Tom Kazunas in the Chevy C10 in 1984. Ford versus Chevy. Fazio on the outside. With the advantage, down off of turn number 2. Down the backstretch, Kazunas leads. Fazio right to the back bumper. Checkered flag in the air. Kazunas moving on. Stevens has the high line, Monahan on the low line. They wait for Tim Bolduc at the starter stand. Green is out. They go down into 1 and 2. Give the advantage to Monahan. Not so fast. Here comes Stevens on the high line off 2. Down the backstretch, Monahan with the advantage. Dive bombing it in there to Stevens. Not enough. Monahan on 4. Checkered flag in the air. Monahan moving on. Gil Bradstreet from Seekonk, 1989 Chevy Camaro, matching up against Joe Perry in a Pontiac Trans Am in 1998. There is stripe, they're set to go. Turn 1 and 2. Bradstreet all over the lead out front. Perry battling back on the high side off 2. Into 3 and 4. Off of 4. Bradstreet, smooth sailing, checkered flag for Bradstreet. 78 versus 88. Wickenback on the high line. Pierce on the low line. Green is out. The advantage on the high line, but not so fast. The shorter way around. Kristine Pierce on the low line, down the back stretch. Give the advantage to Wickenback right now. Pierce battling right to the door. In 3 and 4. Pushes going back. Give it to Kristine Pierce. Mello. Gonna take the high line. Fielding the low line. 2 heavy hitters here in our spectator drag division. Gets the lead. Off of 2. Fielding. Gonna try to save it. He is loose. All sorts of loose on the backstretch. Checkered flag, Carlito Mello. As Fielding spun it there, he just had his hands full from turn 2 to turn 4.
I expect you to get all the biggest papers.
As he burns it down for the fans over in 4. Desrosiers from Coventry. Walkers from Centerville, Mass. 64, Chevy Chevelle. Matching up against the 84 Chevy Camaro. Curtis going to take the high line, Roches on the low line.
him a second chance if he stalls it again.
No. A second chance, second life for Diaz. He proved that in the first round. Green is out. Kind of stalls it there. Daniels gets the advantage down to 1 and 2. Off of 2. Brake lights on Daniels, but he's still got a good couple car length lead. Diaz going to try to battle right back. Off of 4. Jeff Daniels in this. Moving on. What's this matchup? Going to be Walter Wickenbach the 4th against Liam Monahan here. Leads out. Give the advantage to Monahan. Off 2. Down the backstretch. Monahan over Wickenbach the 4th. Into 3 and 4. Smooth sailing for Liam Monahan. Checkered flag in the air. Liam Monahan moving on.
Smooth like a baby's bottom.
Zunas. He's going to pick the high line. Pierce. Going to take the low line. Kristine Pierce off of turn number 2, nose advantage for Desrosiers, but here comes Pierce. Pierce wasn't afraid to push her competitor up the track last time. She gives a little nudge and Kristine Pierce going to move on. Here comes Mello from Uxbridge in his Eagle tie-on, and Gil Bradstreet in the Camaro. Bradstreet going to go to the high line here. Mello to the low line. Into 1 and 2. He gets a good jump over Bradstreet. Here goes Mello down the backstretch. Bradstreet right to the back bumper into 3 and 4. Does he have time to make a move? It does not. Over Bradstreet.
And the Eagle makes the final 5.
Daniels in the Subaru. Back to Desrosiers in the Camaro. That was Harry. Off of 4, Desrosiers.
4 cars left, 3 Chevrolets and an Eagle, ladies and gentlemen.
Kristine Pierce matching up against Liam Monahan here to start.
Well, the Philadelphia Eagles should take notes from Carlito Mello's Eagle.
I could do the light in the top.
Down into 1. Through 1 into 2. Down the backstretch. Kristine Pierce with the advantage over Monahan. Does Monahan have anything for her? Into turn 3 and 4. Checkered flag. Kristine Pierce.
And Kristine Pierce will be in the finale, ladies and gentlemen. But who will she go up against?
Mello has been fast off the green. Desrosiers needs a strong competitor as well. Mello going to take the high line. Desrosiers takes the low line. Turn 1 and 2 looking to get that advantage. He does. Here comes Desrosiers. Low line. Into 3 and 4. Door to door. Neck and neck. Desrosiers goes up.
Now that's putting it all out there and not giving up.
got the advantage over Monahan. Off of 2 down the backstretch. Desrosiers into 3 and 4. Desrosiers off of 4. Checkered flag. Takes on third place over Lynn Monahan. Here we go. Are you ready for our finale? Kristine Pierce. Is it going to be Kristine? Or is it going to be Carlito Mello?
Well, this one, ladies and gentlemen, is a best of 3. So they'll flip a coin, who gets inside, who gets outside lane choice. And then they switch. And if it's still an even Steven race, it's 1-1, they go one more time.
So, matchup number 1 between Pierce and Mello. Mello will be on the high line, Pierce on the low line. Gets a good jump. He is out front, off of turn 2 down the backstretch. Into 3 and 4. Looking like this first round gonna go to Carlito Mello. Off of 4, across the stripe, Carlito Mello. He's got 1 tally mark. Pierce on the high line, Mello on the low line. There's down to 1, Mello with the good jump yet again. He is your leader. He's a couple car lengths down front, down the backstretch. Into 3 and 4, final time. Carlito Mello takes home East Coast Towing and Recovery Spectator drag. And Mr. 2 Left Feet, Brady, is down there to talk with him.
And I think that's Kristine's best ever finish, too, in the East Coast Towing and Recovery Spectator drags with a 2nd place finish. What a great run for her.
Kristine Pierce, her career best finish. Back in 2nd, taking down the win. Yeah. Taking down the win is Carlito Mello. Carlito, congratulations. You've been here many times before. This has always been fast, but kicked it in. You found a new gear today. Talk to me about this one.
First of all, I want to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for this moment to glorify Him. In the car, taking off another in 2nd, that's all I really need.
What was going through your mind? Now, I know that's a cliche and maybe a question when you see no one in front of you and the final checkered flag wins.
Just hold it down. Don't give up, just keep going. Shout out Mike Vincent for tuning this baby too.
There's a lot of others you may want to thank.
Yeah, I want to thank my girlfriend Alyssa right over there for helping. My mom, dad, everybody who comes out here and races. Get on out and race, no matter what you got.
Carlito Mello. Kristine Pierce. Carlito Pierce. 1 miles for that. Kristine, congratulations. Top run, you look fantastic, but you had about 10,000 people cheering.
Thank you, everybody. I also want to thank Beach Auto Body for my tires this year, my boyfriend Robert Gingras, and the 49 Ford for putting me in this car and letting me race.
Kristine, congratulations once again. Go celebrate this. And at Desrosiers, no stranger to a podium on a Friday night on a Spectator track.
It feels good, guys. You know, all the hard work I put into this car. I want to thank, all the fans that come and everybody putting up with me throughout the week while I'm racing on this thing. If you haven't followed us, here's the Circuit Track Savages. Shout out to Pittsburgh Media for all the little there in the corner. Thanks, everybody.
That's Rose taking out 3rd. Kristine Pierce. There we go. 2nd and for the first time this season. Carlito Mello in victory lane.